You're listening to World of Empowerment Radio, your station for practical spirituality in a changing world. And here are your hosts, Angel Rose and Ahonu.
So it turns out that some time ago, in fact it was November of 2022, that I made a recording called Today is Judgment Day. And you can find a link below to watch that little episode. Well, it turns out it's come up again, and it seems to be a persistent issue for me. And I'd like to share it with you because today is Judgment Day again. So here's my own thoughts about it now, but I would encourage you to look back on episode number 429 on our podcasts, but also you'll find it on YouTube called Today is Judgment Day. Have a listen and you'll understand why it has come up again. Many years ago, when I was a child, I was an altar boy, and I remember being so indoctrinated into Christianity and the Catholic belief system that I was in total fear of Judgment Day. Judgment Day to me was the worst possible outcome for anybody. And now I believe that every day is Judgment Day. Now, why am I saying that? I'm saying it because every moment we're judging. When we're out on the street, we're judging what this person is and what that person isn't, and what they look like and what they don't look like, and what job they work at, and if danger appears in any form, we make judgments. Now, a lot of that I accept is survival, and there's no problem with that, because as we know, if a bus is coming down the street at you, you are going to make a judgment to get out of the way, or indeed, if that elephant is charging towards you, you're going to make a judgment and get out of the way. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about sometimes petty little judgments that we make all the time, every day. And in the religious sense, when we hear about Judgment Day, that you will be judged on your thoughts and your actions, perhaps it is the accumulation of all those judgments that we've made that come back to us. Is that possible? Should we be even making these kinds of judgments at all? Can we walk a mile in somebody else's shoes? Do we have the authority? Do we have the knowing? Do we have the insight to be able to make judgments about others without having walked that mile in their shoes? That's why I think every day is Judgment Day. And I am sincerely trying now to stay away from making those kinds of judgments about anybody or anything. Indeed, in some circles, and I think this may come from A Course in Miracles, where the author realized, I know nothing about anything, because anything I think I know is a judgment. So let's ruminate on that for a little while. So we hope you enjoyed that. You can see the similarities and you can see why it's a recurring theme and why I certainly have to work on it. And I believe that a lot of the world needs to work on removing these judgments from our thinking. So until next time, blessings from myself, Ahonu, and from Angel Rose. You can subscribe on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, and on our website at worldofempowerment.com.
Don't miss an episode. Hit the subscribe button now.